What's up, pirates? Let's enjoy some vibes. What's up, pirates? How you guys doing today? I thought I would share with you these inspirational beats that I found. And we're gonna go ahead and just take a look and see if they're actually inspirational, or if I can make them inspirational. So let's go ahead and start with this one right here that says, believe. I think it's very important to believe in yourself, in everything that you try to accomplish, because if you go into something doubting yourself, there's a higher chance that you're going to fail. Sometimes you just need to take the plunge. You need to go in full force. Just go for it. That is the best way to get ahead. And I think it's very important that people recognize that failure in a situation does not mean the end, because failure is the best learning tool that gets you closer to success. Remember that. Very important. Let's see what else we have here. Let's see, we have. What do you have? What do you have? I think a good example of looking at what you have is to stop taking things for granted. I know a lot of us get into this mindset, oh, I wish I had this, or I wish I had that, or I would do better with this, or I would do better with that. And it's important to exercise patience. Patience is a very important thing. Right now, with my ASMR channel, my ASMR equipment, I'm very happy. But I didn't always have this. It was a very gradual, collection. Something that I had to work towards getting a new camera. I had to fix my Blue Yeti before I could start the channel. I had to rebuild a new computer after my old one broke, and this one is much better. What you have doesn't necessarily mean that you can't accomplish your goal. And if what you have doesn't meet your standards, then it's time to start. It's time to start preparing and doing what you need to get what you want. And you have to remember along the way to believe that you can do it. Alright? Let's see what else we have here. Let's see what else. We'll see if we can find some good ones. No, I don't like that one. Here we go. Play. The way the world works. We are constantly working on something. From the second we go to school to when we become adults and we go out and get a job. Always working. Constantly busy. It is very important that we take time to play. It's very important that we take time for ourselves, to find recreational activities that help us unwind, that help us take our heads away from the daily stresses of life. For instance, today is my day off work. I managed to get time to film this for me. This is what I look forward to doing, making videos for you guys to watch and enjoy. This is my unwinding, and it's fantastic. By the way, thank you guys for being here. You're awesome. Let's see what else we have here. Here we go. This is a good one. Friend. It's very important. It's very important that you acknowledge your friends. It's very important that you, at least once in a while, tell them how important they are to you. Good friends make a difference in your life. They're people that you can count on. They're people that you can lean on when you're going through hard times or you're having personal troubles. It's always important to remember that you're not alone. You are never alone. And that's why you want to do the same for the people that you care about. Be a good friend. Look out for others. Always be caring, and it will come back to you. Is okay. Promise. academic life, you always want to be learning something. If you set aside a small portion of your week just to learn new information, it will greatly improve your quality of life. For instance, I would say ever since my early teens, I've always made it a point to try and pick up some kind of extra skill, whether it be working on my own car, building my own computers, anything like that. Just getting to know certain things can be so helpful. I think what a lot of people don't understand about school, a lot of people might wonder, why do I have to learn this subject or that subject? How is this going to benefit me? Well, it's because you're taking in information and it's shaping the way you think. You are ingesting more information than what you already know, which means your problem-solving skills are going to increase. Your ability to do other things that are similar is going to increase. For instance, I learned about computer parts and piecing computers together. And when I transitioned over to working on cars, I felt like it greatly helped because I understood the concept of how one part can affect other parts and why that's relevant. The more you take time to stop and learn, the more beneficial your life can be. For instance, let's say you're having a problem with your computer and you take it to Geek Squad and they charge you $200 just to look at it, not even for fixing the problem. If you know how to take care of that issue yourself, or at the very least, know how to do your research to figure that out, then that's $200 that you've saved. And what does that do for you? Well, it might just bring you a little bit closer to some of those things that you wished for. Alrighty, this next word is beauty. You really need to stop once in a while and get outside. I know, the outdoors, they're the enemy. But for real though, get outside and enjoy some natural beauty once in a while. Don't always be glued to a screen. Disconnect from the internet once in a while. Get out and really just be observant. Try and get in touch with the beauty of nature. I would personally, this is something that I love, is the full moon. I'm like borderline obsessed with it. Every time I see a full moon, I will just go over and stare at it. I think it looks so cool. Everything about it, it's crazy because it's literally out of this world, and to me that's beautiful. And how bright it is and the patterns that it has, it's just amazing. And I think that beautiful is the best way to describe it. It's just mind-blowing that it's up there and it's being our moon and stuff. And I think I don't really think that people look at stuff like that anymore because it's just there. They're like, oh yeah, that's the moon, it just does moon things. Really stop, take a look around you, and you will see the beauty in life, and that can be fantastic. Alrighty, our next word is good. It's very important to acknowledge the days that are good. If you're constantly waiting on the great days or the excellent days or the fantastic days, but you're completely ignoring the days that are just good, you're doing yourself a disservice. You have to remember that things can always be bad. If you're not acknowledging the average days that are just alright, you're doing yourself a disservice. Maybe it might help before you go to bed to think, what good stuff happened today? What made today pretty alright? Not, oh my gosh, amazing, but what was good about today? Take a look at even the smallest thing that brought you a little bit of joy this day. And think about it. Really hold on to it. I had a good day today. For me, why am I having a good day today? Because I'm making this video right now. It's something small, but it's happening. So when I go to bed tonight, at least in my head, I'll know that even though I didn't do something that's mind-blowing or fantastic, even though I didn't accomplish everything that I need to in the week, today was good because I got to come and spend time with you guys here. you know? And that's good. Hold on to that. I might not be able to film 5 videos. I might not be able to film 3 videos, but right here, right now, this is good. And just because I can't film 10 videos doesn't mean that today should not be a victory for me. This is it right here. Thank you guys for being here. You know I appreciate you so much. So I want you to ask yourself today, what was good for me? Think about it. Don't just ball up your day into one generalization and say, today wasn't very great. Look at the little things and say, well, at least I had that going. You know what I mean? Even if it's something simple, maybe you just went down to the gas station to get a soda. I'll bet it was refreshing. That's pretty good. You must seek it to obtain it. Alright, now I'm about to prove to you, briefly, why you are very special. And you probably haven't, well, I shouldn't say probably, but a lot of people stop hearing this when they're not kids anymore. Because when you're a kid, you're taught that every individual is very special, and as you get older, that positive reinforcement kind of seems to go away. But I think you need a reminder that you are special, and I'm going to tell you why. Special means that you're unique and that you bring something different to the table. A lot of people don't believe that they are special. A lot of people believe that they're just another person. Well, let me put it to you this way, okay? If you're just like everyone else, then how come you have different friends than other people? How come you have different hobbies than other people? Why do you view things in your own unique way? You see, you are special, and I feel like sometimes people tend to get a little bit introverted because they feel like they don't have anything to offer other people. In this day and age where we have the internet, I think it's very important that you find others who agree with you on certain things, whether it be music or art or, you know, filmography, photography, whatever your interests are. You can go online, even if it's just something like Twitter or Tumblr, if Tumblr exists anymore, and you can go on and you can find other people with similar interests, and then you can bring your unique, special point of view to conversations, or your own unique opinions into those situations, because at the end of the day, you actually are different, and that makes you special. It's the fact that you're not exactly the same as other people that makes you special, and if you were exactly the same as other people, then you would have everything the same as them. But I doubt that in your bedroom where you sleep, that everything is the same as somebody else. At the end of the day, you as an individual are so unique, and you have so much to bring with you that you don't even realize it until you go out and you put yourself out there a little bit more, and then people are like, oh hey, I know that person and they have this and that, and they're really cool because of it. So go out there, put yourself into the world, do well, start chasing your wishes, believe in yourself, and for the love of God, have a fantastic night. I hope this didn't seem too much like a rambling session, but I just wanted to give people a little bit of input, and I thought that this would be a fun way to do it. And I do want you guys seriously to remember that you are actually all very special, and it's very important to hold on to that. It's very important to hold on to that. It's very important to hold on to your friends and your family. It's very important to stop and smell the roses, no matter how crazy life seems to get. You have to pump the brakes once in a while and just enjoy something. So get out there, have some fun. Thank you guys so much for joining me today, and I will catch you in the next video. So as always, pirates,